All right, guys, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about this $20 an hour for minimum wage and how that some of the new things that came out on this are just interesting. So stay tuned. They've set up some very interesting exemptions. One of them is for bakeries, which Panera Bread is a bakery. And the owner of Panera Bread actually donated right before this law was changed to Gavin Newsom's campaign. The other one is they made exemptions for like cafeterias and that sort of thing that are in campuses like the ones that Google, Facebook, and Apple have. So if you're at work, you're working in the big building, and you want to go to the cafeteria and it's a fast food joint, you can get your burger and you don't have to, the guy doesn't have to make 20 bucks an hour. How about that one? But all these little, mom and pop fast food places all over the place have to pay people 20 bucks an hour if they sell fast food. If they have over 50 employees or whatever the law is. I mean, it's really, there's a lot of loopholes. Basically, they're just putting a target on places like McDonald's and Jack in the Box and all these big chains on their backs saying 20 bucks an hour for you, but all the other guys, no, it's okay. So if you're working for the cafeteria at the Apple, sorry, you don't get 20 bucks, buddy. You have to get the 16 like everybody else. Honestly, I just find it totally weird. And, obviously, think about this for a second. The big companies in California with those cafeterias and stuff like that typically vote on the liberal side. Also, the funny thing is in the exemptions, and you can check the link in the description, places like art galleries, if they have a burger joint inside the art gallery, they don't have to pay them 20 bucks an hour. Kind of interesting. So who goes to art galleries the most? Mostly the liberals, right? Perfect. We're going to exempt all the liberals from paying 20 bucks. But all you guys who don't vote that way typically, like if you're a construction worker, you're going to go out to lunch at, Carl's Jr. or Jack in the Box or McDonald's or something like that. Sorry, dude, you need to pay him 20 bucks an hour because really, let's think about this for a second. Does the corporation the one that pays them the $20 an hour, or is it the consumer? Think about this for a second. There's something called cost push inflation. And this is what people are missing that seem to say, they keep on going, oh, well, inflation is from the government, blah, blah, blah. It's only when they, print money and all that. No, there's something called cost push inflation. It's when you raise a cost to a business, which is in this case, wages, in your government mandated wage increase, it pushes a cost to the company up that they have no control over. So when they push that cost up, guess what they do? They take the money from the consumer. They have to raise their prices. So that's where they get the money. So you construction worker, dude, you are paying. You're giving us the $20 an hour, not the government, not the company. It's the construction worker. It's the guys who don't typically vote for the other side that are going to be paying it. Honestly, I just wonder if it's the case. I have no idea, really. I just kind of painting the picture for you guys. This is my opinion and just stuff that I've been gathering from this information that has come out recently. I mean, literally 3 days ago, that's when they came out with this news that, all of a sudden, no. If you are, you have a campus, campus employees, you don't have to pay that. Like if you're, business campus or something like that, and they have a fast food joint. No. We're not going to raise the burger price for you. We just want the construction worker who doesn't vote for us, their money. Of course, guys, comment below. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like the video because the algorithm seems to shut these ones down. As soon as they start to go viral, all of a sudden they just get shut off. And if there's tons of likes on it, that won't happen. Algorithm will have to push it out there. So make sure to like the video. Be sure to make a comment. Help the video. Share your thoughts down there and let us know what you think. So it's almost like, it looks to me, I mean, this is just my opinion. It almost looks like, hey, went to meet with a group of buddies and said, hey, what do you need for this? Oh, man, that's not going to help us at all. Hey, we have a school and we have a, cafeteria in our university and we can't afford to pay them $20 an hour. Hey, well, no, we got you covered. No problem. But in the meanwhile, they're telling all of us, saying, hey, if you raise minimum wage, that doesn't cause inflation. Seems like every liberal piece of propaganda shows stuff like that raising minimum wage doesn't do anything for, inflation. It doesn't make any difference when there's something called cost push inflation, but nobody ever talks about it, right? You ever heard of it? Why don't you look it up? It's all over the internet. You can look up cost push inflation. It's actually right in every textbook from economics. It's just an economic term, cost push inflation. Check it out. And meanwhile, they're telling everybody, let's make these companies pay a fair wage. Who do you think they're really going after? It's like the contractor dude that goes to have lunch there. It's the blue collar worker that goes there to eat. That's who they're penalizing so that, you have no money to make, to fight against them. That's really isn't that the objective? Share your thoughts on that. What do you think? That's just what it looks like to me. That's my opinion. I don't know. Honestly, it could be something else, but it sure does look that way. Yeah, share your thoughts. There's no right or wrong answer. You can go ahead and put down anything you want. If you believe the other side, you think that I'm totally wrong. Sure, be elaborate if you think I'm totally wrong and tell us all exactly how the other side works and that they're not doing this intentionally or anything like that. But it sure does look like it to me. And, this new law, this new $20 an hour seems to be just targeting just only large corporate franchise restaurants. And it's affecting, the thing is, when you go after them, let's say you're working at Panera Bread, who's been excluded by, Gavin Newsom, I don't know, particularly they're kicking it around now. Maybe he's backpedaling or something. Oh, maybe I shouldn't do that. There's all this stuff on the news right now. He's like got all this big, scowl on his face and he's all upset. Oh no, that's not what that intention for that was. Yeah, right, dude. You just got caught with your pecker in the, thing, right? That's what happened. And you're just upset because you got caught. Come on, man. That's what it looks like to me. Share your thoughts on that. Quite interesting. And, it's like this guy's going to run for president. Come on. I mean, is this the kind of corruption that we want? It looks like corruption to me. Do you tell me, do we want somebody like this to be president? I just think it's crazy. I don't know. It just makes no sense. The law is just like targeting direct other side opposition people, and so, you guys get the heck out of California. We don't want you here. Well, what are you going to do? My question is, you guys who are leftists who don't like, blue collar workers and all this stuff, who's going to paint your house? How many people have left this state? How many contractors have left this state? Who's going to paint your house? Who's going to do your drywall? Who's going to build your stuff? Comment that below too. We'll find out what's going to happen next. I'll just look it up on YouTube. That's why I started doing YouTube videos, because I know that that's going to happen. I'll just do it myself and look it up on YouTube, whatever. Or you're going to get charged, $10,000. And the other thing that cracks me up is these guys go, hey man, we should unionize. We should unionize. Hey, if you're one of those people that says that we should unionize everything, unionize the automotive workers, why don't you go out and get an estimate for work done on your home? I don't care if it's painting, drywall, remodel, whatever, and tell the guy, I only want union workers. I want everyone to be here that's union. And then tell me that you can afford the price that they're going to give you, because it's going to be so high. Oh, but wait, Mike, that's because these are government contracts. Oh, well, wait a minute. What difference does that make when it's your tax dollar that's paying it? So you're saying, it's okay for the government to do, but not okay for me to do personally. For someone else, it's okay to pay that higher amount. But for me, no, I don't want to pay that. So it's hypocritical is what that is. So anyway, your comments below on that. Quite interesting information on the new $20 an hour law. It sure is unfolding quickly. We've got a few more weeks before that goes into effect in April. So it's quite interesting. Let me know what you think about that. Anyway, I'll talk to you in the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe.